Good morning. We begin 7 News at 11 with the search for a missing tuber who disappeared in the South Platte River on Saturday. Now, since then, no sign of former Marine Joseph Goodwin. Authorities suspended the search on Sunday because the water was just too high and fast. Today, though, they're taking steps to reduce that water flow. So 7 News reporter Tyler Lopez is tracking the search and has more.
Kelly, it's a big change. They've got about 40 people right now, according to Sheridan Police, and that includes the Denver dive team trying to find Joseph Goodwin. What you'll notice behind me is something you haven't seen for several days and even weeks. You can see those rocks in the shoreline. You can see where the water has receded. That is not a result of the heat. It's also not an accident. That's intentional. That's a move taken today by the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers downstream at Chatfield Dam to allow the divers to conduct a more complete search.
It helps. It's going to allow us to get into some of the strainers to see if the individual was trapped below anything. So we'll be able to do a methodical search and get our guys into a lot of the brush area.
So the water levels have clearly been dangerous on these waterways for weeks. The South Platte, though, today has been cut by 2/3 from 3,000 cubic feet per second to 1,000. The U.S. Army Corps of Engineers tells us they can't recall doing this at any other point. It's done directly and physically at the Chatfield Dam, but they simply wanted to help out with this effort to find Joseph Goodwin. Now, don't be deceived. This is an effort that's only going to last until about noon. Around 1 o'clock, we expect the Army Corps to go ahead and increase the water flow here. So if you believe this is going to remain like this throughout the day, that is not the case. The water will jump again by some 2/3 later today, but they want to try to get as much of this area covered as possible, especially anything like a fence or a tree branch that could have snagged Mr. Goodwin. Kelly?
All right, good to know. Thank you for the heads up on that, Tyler.